the timing in LifeVantage. Why LifeVantage? Why now? My name's Courtney Watkins, and I'm thrilled to host this conversation at such a pivotal moment for LifeVantage. Today's theme is Meet Who's in LifeVantage, because you're not just hearing about a company, you're meeting the actual leadership who's building this movement. And these are people that you are literally locking arms with. And my experience in the industry, I've been with a previous company that I built for over 9 years. And it was kind of just like that new excitement and all the things. And we had a lot of success. We built to top ranks in a previous company. And the leaders that you're going to be hearing from, several of them did the same thing. And now that I'm here at LifeVantage, I've learned what to truly look for in a company, why the things behind the scenes and the people making the decisions actually do matter. And so doing this a second time, I've learned from the mistakes I did last time. And truthfully, I wondered if I could do it again. So if you are here joining us on this call today and you have previous experience in network marketing in the industry, and you might be going, I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I want to do this again. We're here to show you our experience and also show you why this is truly such a pivotal moment. And we don't want you to miss out on this timing. So starting out today, we have our incredible C-suite with the CEO, Steve Fife, the CSO, Kristen Cunningham, and the CMO, Julie Boyster. And this call, I truly believe, can impact your business, your future, and probably your lifestyle, like it has many of us on this call, if you're open to seeing what's possible. So we're going to start off the call with our incredible CEO, Steve Fife. He's truly the man at the helm of this movement, the CEO. And what makes Steve so special is that he came into this role after being the CFO. So he was the finance guy. He's the money guy. And why that's important is because that is really what builds that longevity in a business and the legacy company. He made a bold move and did a 360 on this company, including overhauling the compensation plan. And it was because he asked the question, are we playing to win or are we playing not to lose? And if you guys are sports fans like us, you get that. You know what it looks like when a team starts playing not to lose and they're like playing scared. It's not the same energy as we're here to win and we're here to do big things. And so, Steve, I'm super excited for you to share the mindset and the momentum. You've done a big call to the company this year in 2025 of being the year of execs. And what gives you clarity on that vision? And what are you seeing for LifeVantage and why this is really such an incredible global opportunity right now?
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Courtney, and thank you for having me on the call. It is a super exciting time at LifeVantage, and I guess just to start, our vision is to inspire the remarkable, and we do that through our products and through our entrepreneurial programs, so our business activities, and we want people to feel better and to fuel their purpose. That ultimately is our vision. And I love that because, one person's remarkable and their purpose can and probably is quite different than someone else's. And we want to be a business partner that can succeed and help you succeed with whatever, your definition of remarkable or purpose is. And I love kind of the theme of this call around why LifeVantage right now, because it's really, I believe we're in an inflection point within this company. The company's been around for about 15 years, and we're publicly traded, so there's full transparency in terms of our revenue, our cash, the stability of us from a business standpoint. And that's great for anyone looking at a business opportunity. The first thing I've been with the company for 8 years now, and as Courtney said, I started as the CFO, and the diligence that I did when I was being recruited is probably no different than the diligence that you do when you make a decision like this around a business opportunity and do you jump in or not? And I looked at the financials, I looked at our products, I looked at where we were geographically and what kind of opportunities there were for growth. And we have and I obviously saw something or I wouldn't have joined, but we have an incredible legacy at LifeVantage. Our products are deeply rooted in science. But over the years, and we had a compensation plan that was also very relevant 15 years ago. So you've got a company that is based on very fundamental principles. But the why now piece of, that why LifeVantage right now, I think what's really important is that we've invested, significant dollars over the last few years really to innovate and transform and build upon that foundation that was laid 15 years ago. And we did that by being true to our science with our products, but really defining who we are from a product standpoint. And you'll hear on this call, I'm sure, a lot about activation and how our products are differentiated from other health and wellness products because of that, the term activation. We've also gone through a complete overhaul of our compensation plan, really to modernize it and to be much more attractive to meeting people where they want to be from a financial standpoint. And so, for a while, the theme was, that my flag was I wanted to be the and company and be a home to people that wanted to build a business through selling products or by building teams, but to be a business that could be very attractive. And we've accomplished that. And so the fact that we've have stability. We've gone through a very significant transformation and are thriving today are all reasons why it's a great time to be part of LifeVantage. And with our recent launch of really a groundbreaking activative GLP-1 product, it really will be the catalyst, I think, for some real significant growth. And we're not ending there. I'm not the type of person that rests on our laurels. I'm sure there are members of my team that wish we would celebrate more before we move on to the next opportunity that we have. But I think it's the way we are all driven on the corporate team is we're always wanting to push what's better for your businesses and in turn what's better for LifeVantage. And that's going to be the case for 2025. Our focus is really shifting to how do we integrate AI and other technologies more into our approach to business to both be able to interact more effectively with our consumer base, as well as put better tools in the hands of our consultants for their businesses to be successful. So, despite all that we've done the last couple of years, we're not just sitting back and waiting for good things to happen, but we're still actively out there investing in the future of LifeVantage. So I couldn't be more thrilled with where we are today, with the foundation that's been laid, with the changes, and what lies in front of us, from a future standpoint.
Oh, Steve, I love that so much. And that gives us truly so much confidence and excitement. When the Mind Body GLP-1 was launching, I really didn't think things could get any better in LifeVantage with the products that we have and also the compensation plan. But I love the planting the flag because that's like really what we're here for right now. Is I really feel like people need our products, this compensation plan, and this community. And so we're really inviting all of you to come and plant your flag here at LifeVantage and really see what's possible. Steve, you're just the huge piece of that, and you're also so much fun. And so that piece is important to all of us too, right? Like that stuff matters.
It does. It does. Our community, I didn't mention that at all, but our community is super important. And it's one that, again, we take pride in.
I love it so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this and making time today, Steve. We're going to move over to Kristen Cunningham, the CSO, Chief Sales Officer. She's been my friend and my neighbor now for almost 16 years. And if you know Kristen, you know that she's pretty casual. She's such a good friend. And so in our neighborhood, we had no idea what she did at LifeVantage. I didn't even know that she was here. And so now I see this like behind the scenes version of Kristen in her big, beautiful office and the decisions that she's making. And you're truly a genius in what you do and paving such a way for us in network marketing. We love to collaborate, and I'm on the consultant side, and I'm like, I'm glad that you do the things that you do because what you guys have created with Evolve, the compensation plan, I truly believe is our best product. Now, having experienced network marketing and a different compensation plan and feeling like you were dragging people along and checking all these boxes off. And this simple and really rewarding plan has been so amazing. And so, if you want to just give that overview of what you're seeing with how this works and why we're attracting the people on the call today with digital marketers, affiliates, top leaders in the industry, they see Evolve and they're immediately yes. So, Kristen, if you want to just tell us a little bit about that, that'd be great.
Yeah, thank you, Courtney. I had to laugh because I can vouch for the fact that Courtney was like, I'm never doing this again. And I was talking to her the other day and she said, it's not like if I were joining a company, I would join some random neighbor and just do anything. And I stopped her and I was like, okay, but like you did actually do just that. So, but I'm excited to be here. I love talking about LifeVantage, and someone the other day was asking me like, what do you love so much about it? And what hit me is that every company is going to tell you we have to innovate. We have to look to the future. When it comes down to doing that, it can be really scary. Most aren't willing to follow through with it. And what I love about our approach as a team here is not only are we willing to say it, we're willing to do it. And Steve talked a little bit about the journey that we've gone on through LV360 and really taking this industry to the next level. But I want to talk a little bit about just what that's meant from like a brand evolution from LifeVantage, but also the industry. And you look at a lot of companies in this space that are kind of floundering, that are saying, I don't know if this works anymore. What do we need to do like so different? And they go through this 2.0 or this rebrand, and it's like, that's more than just making an old logo have better colors, right? That's more than just putting a new label on a product. To be able to do what we've done, we had to look at our entire business, and that started with our compensation plan. And I want to tell you right now, our goal from the beginning, and Steve touched on this, was we love the network marketing space. Like literally, that is the only space that I have worked in for almost 20 years. Like this industry is all that I know. We love this concept of team building. We love the concept of creating a leveraged income. Like I have personally seen so many people who have been impacted from anything as little as $500 a month to somebody who is like now making $50,000 a month who never thought that was possible. When we were going through all of this, we didn't want to lose that. What we also saw is this new economy where people love sharing products, and our products are phenomenal. Julie's going to talk a little bit about them. And it was this concept of how do we blend both? How do we stay true to who we are? But how do we attract content creators? How do we attract people who probably have no idea what network marketing is other than like, oh, I think my neighbor tried to get me to join one of, no shade on neighbors. Like I'm kind of making neighbors sound bad here. But the reality is we saw a world where we could blend these two. And I want to give a shout out to not only the employees who have been willing to do that, but we have incredible leaders in our field who we are partnering with to blaze the trail for what this looks like going forward. So whether you're someone that is a seasoned network marketer, and we're seeing a lot of them join LifeVantage because of our commitment to the industry, and not just through words, through our actions. Or whether you're someone that is a content creator and is like, oh, I like the sound of this leveraged income, but I don't know what it is. Like, come and find out. Like, we are a place where we're truly being able to impact both. So we're kind of at this intersection, I think, for the industry where we're saying, like, there's still a lot of staying power. Like, who is going to be the company to figure out how it has staying power for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years? And I can confidently tell you, like, this is a company that wants to be ahead of that trend. Our compensation plan is named Evolve for a reason. And when I look at the two kind of main differences in companies is a lot of companies will evolve because they're forced to, and few companies will evolve because they see that it creates a brighter future. We're the company that's ahead of that. Nothing that we do is because it's a last resort or we think other people are doing it. It's how are we ahead of it? So it's a great time to be here. The leadership at the company, also the leadership in the field, is what makes us able to do incredible things.
Yay, thank you, Kristen. It's so true. And I love the way that you talk on that because that's really why we're here is that belief in the industry. But the way that it's evolved is such an incredible way. And Julie's going to tell us more about how that was able to happen and why we're like really making the news right now.
Well, because our products are so awesome, Courtney. That's my answer to that.
They're
Because
incredible.
they're
And so are you.
incredible, right? Oh, well, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me on. Oh my gosh, the products are the reason that I said yes to LifeVantage because I looked into it. I had never heard of Protandem before. And when I started digging in and seeing how much incredible science and this whole idea of, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense. My body is capable of being healthy. It knows how to be healthy. I just, I have aged. I'm no longer maybe doing some of those things. My lifestyle isn't supporting some of those functions and features. And it made so much sense to me that Protandem was empowering it. Like, talk about the best form of self-care, right? Like giving your body what it needs, what it actually needs to thrive. And that was what Protandem was doing and has been doing. We are the pioneers of this approach that we call activation. And it is fun to be part of something that is being recognized and that people are going and tuning into. You're right. There is a better approach. There is something that goes beyond supplementation. So if supplementation is kind of bridging something that's not in your diet or putting a Band-Aid over something, again, activation is totally different. We're taking nutrients and turning back on those functions, those processes that have been turned off, and then we can thrive. We're making what we need for health. That's what we call it take it to make it, because that's as simple as that. You're taking LifeVantage products to help your body make the things that it needs for health. So our Protandem line is helping you make antioxidants and go make sure your body is empowered from that really foundational cellular level. Our True Science Liquid Collagen, again, not only does it have 10 incredible types of collagen peptides, there's a blend in it that is activating and helping your body make its own collagen. That is why those before and afters on that product are incredible because of that approach. And then with GLP-1 and mind body, same thing, right? GLP-1 is a natural hormone. It is something your body needs. In fact, we're finding out more and more how essential. We hear a lot about hormones like testosterone and estrogen and insulin, learning more about GLP-1 and how it impacts everything along that gut-brain axis for really foundational, just overall health. But again, we don't have GLP-1 in this product. We're activating your body's own production of it. We're turning that back on, restoring that function, helping your body remember to do what it was born to do. So answer your question, Courtney, that's why we're being recognized. That approach, having that, I love being a part of a company that knows who we are and is owning that hard. We don't let ourselves get distracted by kind of Me Too products or other products. Like, it is everything that we produce and everything that we are about is pointing back to activation and empowering your body to work as designed. So it's the best.
It's truly the best, and there's nothing else like this. I thought that I was doing a great job supplementing my body, and then I found out what activation was, and it was like a totally different game. And I can see why you guys are making the news. And this has been so instrumental to hear from you, the brains behind what we're doing and that activation identity. If you guys are here asking, like, what is activation? We have a lot more tools that we can give you, but you've heard it straight from the CMO, Julie Boyster. And we're going to continue to do big things. I can't wait to see what they are. Thanks so much, Julie.
Okay.
Next up, we're going to talk about the fun, because you guys heard me say the fun part is important. And I have had people in the industry, top leaders, say, okay, we can see that your products work, but are they fun? And so this is just a little glimpse, short little brief glimpse of things that LifeVantage is doing. We just got back from South Africa, this incredible safari, Cape Town, once in a lifetime trip. We also have these cool advanced rewards. If you guys want to screenshot this, I know that this has motivated a few of my friends, but we also have a cool event coming up, a breakfast in blue that the company reserved Tiffany & Co. in downtown Salt Lake City. We're going to have a breakfast at Tiffany's at $1,000 shopping spree. And all of the leaders you're going to be hearing from have earned that breakfast in blue experience, the driver's lounge, and an all expense paid trip to Alaska. So this is going to be a really exciting year for us. And so that's just a little glimpse. But now I want you guys to hear from our friend, Dr. Ashley Laughlin. She is a top leader in a former company, and she pretty much swore off ever doing network marketing again. If you guys know her, if you followed her on social media, people were texting me when we announced her and said, how did you guys get Ashley? You should hear the way she speaks about network marketing. And it was a couple things that we were doing that I know helped her say yes, but I want you guys to hear it straight from Dr. Ashley Laughlin. She's going to share timing, momentum, and as you can see, her results are phenomenal. So Dr. Ashley Laughlin.
Thank you, Courtney. So I was with a different network marketing company for many years, got to the very top, went on the top 10 trip, and on that trip decided I was done with network marketing. It was too much work. It was too much hustle. I joined to have freedom, and freedom was not what I had at all. I was constantly dragging people along and worried about my downline. So I pivoted and I started to create my own courses, my own offers, memberships, mentorships, all different things. I've done affiliate marketing, digital marketing, all of the things. And so I also have 4 little kids, and I recently turned 40 and started just packing on the pounds and was like, oh my gosh, like I cannot lose weight. And I saw a friend, Lacey, who you'll hear from, talking about this GLP-1 activator. And I was like, I am sold. I don't need to know anything about it. Just give it to me right now. And she's like, well, do you want to promote it as well? You have experience. And I was like, no, like I am done with this. She said, get on a call with Courtney. So I get on this call with Courtney. She was like, Ashley, you can just do it as an affiliate, like you're already doing, and just share your link with people. And I knew, I'm a savvy businesswoman. I knew that people in my audience would notice me getting hot and happy and be like, what are you doing? And of course, I want to give them my link and get a kickback. So I was like, okay, if you're telling me I can just do this kind of as an affiliate, then I'm in. I'll do that. I don't really want to build a team. I don't want to have to drag people along. And so I was like, okay, let's do this. And the first reel I made about LifeVantage went viral. And every single reel I have posted since, my account has blown up. I have gained 20,000 followers just in the past, I think, 2 months, talking about LifeVantage, talking about these products, the 3 products that Julie just talked about. So if you're like, well, I don't have a big following, I'm telling you that the following will come when you start talking about these products. Like, I am just absolutely amazed. And what I keep telling people is that you can start as a customer, you can start as an affiliate, but what happened to me was I did not promote the business opportunity at the beginning because I was like, I just want to be an affiliate. I'm just going to share the products. And my customers were immediately experiencing amazing results like I did. And my husband, who has lost 43 pounds just using these products in the past 3 months. Like, what? So anyway, my customers were going in and upgrading and becoming consultants. And I was building this team without actively building a team. And I was like, wow, for the first time, I've been in the online business space for 10 years. I was like, this is unlike anything I've ever done. It's the easiest thing I've done. It's the most rewarding. It's the most fulfilling. It's the most exciting. I'm obsessed with the culture at LifeVantage. There's no competition. And that's something that I continue to tell people is that there is no competition. So no other company, you've heard from Steve and from Kristen and from Julie, no other company sells products like these. No other company is activating. So there's no competition. But within LifeVantage, there are very few social sellers. So if you have any online experience or you want to get into the online world, it's going to be easy because most people have been building in person. And that was completely new to me. When I started, I was like, wait, where are like the top leaders? They're not on social media. They're not building on social media. And so we were able to come in. I was able to come in, Elizabeth, we were able to come in with such a bang because we have social media experience. So if you do, you're going to be like, wow, this is the easiest thing I've ever done because people want these products. They work and they basically sell themselves. I got a transformation within 3 days. Within 3 days, I was showing my body and being like, guys, look at how my body has changed. And then my account started blowing up. So when I tell you that timing is everything, if you know anything about business, you want to be at the front of the wave. You don't want to be paddling, trying to catch the wave or catch the next wave and miss it. This is just about to blow up because the GLP-1 activator is going to launch internationally in 2 weeks. And so I just cannot believe that I stumbled upon LifeVantage when I did, just when this GLP-1 activator took off. And so we're still in the early stages. So timing is everything. You always want to get in at the beginning and the momentum is here. And it truly is magic. So if you've been thinking about doing this or you're thinking about it, I say like this has changed my life. And I didn't get into this for the money because I have my own business. And I was like, I'm just going to share the products, with whoever asks. And it has completely changed everything for me. And I am just so, so grateful to be here. And I cannot stop shouting it from the rooftops and telling you that you need to be here.
Oh my gosh, Ashley, I love you. I love your message. You're so magnetic and you're such proof of the Evolve compensation plan that we talked about and these incredible activation products, like just the perfect example. And I'm so excited to continue to cheer you along. It's hard to believe that you've only been here for a few months and you are so true about the timing. I absolutely love that. So we're going to move into EC1, Maki Hoshiono. And she can really speak to you on timing and experience and what she's doing in our Japan market, as well as in this company and on this team. Maki, are you still here?
Hi guys, aloha everyone. My name is Maki Hosono, coming from Honolulu, Hawaii usually, but actually I am in Portland, Oregon for my daughter's gymnastics competition, which is part of the reasons why I love this business so much, because you can work from anywhere in the world actually, as long as you have Wi-Fi. So, but yeah, so I'm truly honored to be here today to talk about something that completely shifted the direction of my life and career, the power of alignment and product belief. So I spent 9 years in network marketing, building a business with Rodani Fields, who you probably heard of. I poured my heart into it, built a strong international team, huge organization in Japan, and had what most would consider a successful business. But despite all that effort, I lost it last year. And that experience was incredibly painful. And it also taught me a powerful lesson. Hype doesn't build stability and it doesn't build legacy, but alignment does. So yes, I was looking for a new company and that I could call my home again. And I was searching for something solid, something I could truly believe in. But everything I came across felt like more of the same until LifeVantage came into my life. From the very beginning, I knew this was different for some reason. The corporate team didn't feel like they were up on the pedestal. They felt so close to the field. I could feel their heart, their intention, and it felt like we were actually building this company together. And that culture of connection and collaboration was something I'd never experienced before. And honestly, it was one of the biggest reasons why I said yes to this company. What also stood out was that our team is direct to corporate, and that's very incredibly rare in this industry. And that access, that transparency, it told me that this company truly values their leaders and then is committed to building something long term, not just chasing momentum. And then I looked at the compensation plan, and it was everything I had seen missing. It's simple and generous, and most importantly, sustainable. And it designed for both the brand new consultants and the leaders ready to scale. But to be honest, when I first heard about the products or the company, they do wellness, I had doubts. I didn't believe in supplements. I was like, I've taken supplements before and then nothing worked for me. Like I didn't feel anything different in my body. So I had like zero confidence in selling them. I was like, how do I sell this? I used to sell skincare and now I'm coming to this wellness industry. And I was like, I don't know if I could do this. Um, and I actually told myself like this isn't for me. But then I experienced them like that changed everything. I learned these weren't just supplements. They were activators, like Julie was saying. And that one shift in understanding led me to try them. And when I started feeling real results in my own body, more energy, better focus, and better sleep, I couldn't not talk about it. And I had conviction because it was real. The products began selling themselves through my genuine experience. And within my first year with LifeVantage, I became one of the top consultants. But more than that, I found my alignment again, the right products, the right leadership, and the right mission. And now I get to pay that forward. I get to mentor others who are searching, just like I was, and people who want something real, something that feels right. So if you're here today wondering if this might be your new chapter, ask yourself, do I feel connected to this? Do I believe in the impact I can make here? Because when belief and alignment come together, that's where the magic happens. And that's where lives change. And not just your own, but the lives of everybody you touch, everybody else you care about. So, thank you so much for having me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Aloha.
Maki, oh my gosh, you are so amazing. We were in our previous company together, and it has been incredible to be working together and having these experiences and cheer people on. But more than anything, we know now what we came from and what we have, and we are appreciating every second of it. And so we want you to be a part of this with us alongside this incredible leader, Lacey Nilsson. She has a similar experience in a background in health, in wellness, and a passion for what we're doing right now.
Hi, everyone. Well, I'm so excited to be here. Like Courtney said, I'm Lacey Nilsson, and I have been in the health and wellness industry for 25 years. It's my passion, it's my love. But about 3 years ago, I found myself 40 years old, and I was struggling with so many health issues like out of balance hormones. I was so tired all the time, but yet I couldn't stay asleep. Anxiety and depression and inflammation in my body. And everything that used to work didn't work anymore. And so, anyways, I heard that I needed to heal my gut. So I got on this gut protocol. And you guys, this was the most intense, insane diet I've ever done. 8 cups of vegetables, 4 cups of fruit, 4 servings of protein, 3 servings of healthy fats, 11 different supplements, but it cured all my issues. And I was like, oh my heavens. I did that protocol for 100 days. Now, if you can even imagine doing it for a week, let alone 100 days, like, wow. After 100 days, I just couldn't do it anymore. If you've ever tried to eat 8 cups of vegetables and 4 cups of fruit, that is so much food. And so I just stopped. All my issues came back, out of balance hormones, no energy, just just barely surviving in life. And Courtney, she knew my story because she would watch me online, and I was very open about all my health issues. And she's like, Lacey, just let me help you. And when I heard it was, take these pills, I left her a message and I said, Courtney, I don't believe in pills. But you guys, she continued to watch me and just see me struggle. And finally, I was like, what do I have to lose? Because my health was just so out of control. And plus, I actually stopped helping people because I couldn't even do my own program, let alone trying to sign up people to do this program that I couldn't even do. So I stopped like helping people, and I was missing that part. So anyways, I started taking our activation products, and literally, you guys, they completely changed my life. My hormones balanced for the first time in years. I started sleeping through the night, having energy through the roof. My cravings were gone. My hunger was better. Like my gut was healed. And I tell everyone, I'm like, this is the easiest it's ever been because I already eat super clean because I'm a health and wellness coach. But I'm like, this is the easiest it's ever been to feel the best I've ever felt. And I just knew that I had to share this with the world because it feels so good to feel so good. And it's so frustrating when you think that you're doing everything right. Like before I was eating clean, I was exercising, I was drinking my water, I was meditating. But yet I was struggling with so many health issues. And I tell Courtney all the time, I'm like, thank you for not giving up on me because activation at a cellular level has put my body back where it should be. And I literally have aged backwards and just feel incredible again. And it's been, compared to the gut protocol, it has been so easy. So I'm just so thankful for these products because they've changed my health and they've changed my life. And also I was talking to Courtney about, so my previous company, I was in the network marketing company for 6 years, and I didn't know at the time that their comp plan was so incredibly hard. But I remember the first time I met with Courtney, she's like, what was your highest paycheck? And I told her, and she was like, that's it. And I was like, yeah. And I was waking up at 4 a.m. I was going to bed at midnight. I was working literally myself to death. And they honestly almost made it impossible to make money. Like when I would figure out my hourly income with all the time I put in, I was making maybe $2 an hour. And it sucked. And so you guys, this modernized comp plan, when I was asking Courtney about the comp plan, I remember Skylar, I was at the corporate office, and Skylar drew up on the board where you could reach the top of the comp plan with you and 2 other people. And I was like, yeah, right. I go in my other company, or in most companies, most network marketing companies, it takes hundreds and thousands to reach like the top. And I know because I was in that. And you guys, you really can. Like the way the comp plan works with it's the network marketing company and an affiliate marketing company, like it's everything, but the best of both worlds rolled into one. And I love that you don't have to choose where it's like, I want to join a network marketing company or I want to join affiliate marketing. This is like the best of both worlds. Just like Kristen Cunningham said, it is the and company. And not only has this company changed my health, it's changed our finances. It has changed our lives. And I am so grateful that I said yes because I was so done after my last experience. I'm like, I literally could not cut out any more sleep. I was the crankiest mom, the crankiest wife, the crankiest person because all I did was try to work to provide for my family. And like I said, making $2 an hour, that sucks. So I'm so thankful for the Evolve Comp Plan. It is our greatest product ever. And it's helped in every aspect of my life. So I'm so thankful for this company, these products, this comp plan, the community, the corporate team, just our team. I love it. It's been awesome.
Lacey Nielsen, you're incredible. One of the reasons why your fire, your energy, and your belief is one of the biggest reasons why you have rank advanced to top ranks executive leadership in just a few months of being here. We're so excited to see where 2025 takes us. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I love following it and just your excitement. So thanks for saying yes. We're going to move on to Elizabeth, she saw one of Lacey's reels about what she was doing. And Elizabeth, you are a digital marketer, influencer, has created such a huge, impactful space in the social media world. And so for you to say yes to a network marketing company, to LifeVantage, what stood out to you so much, and why are you calling more creators like you to say yes to this as well?
That's so good. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I just have to say my heart is pounding right now because I know how impactful this call is going to be for not only people who are live, but people who are watching the replay. And I feel so lucky to be one of the voices on this team. I love how, Courtney, you've said, LifeVantage really does find you. So I'm going to pull you in because if you're watching this right now, LifeVantage is finding you. I actually was a digital marketer before I ever even joined network marketing. I was a teacher for 14 years. I've created hundreds and hundreds of teaching resources and started that business in 2016, never being a part of network marketing ever before in my life. And if I'm just being really, really honest with you, always kind of got the ick. I think I've had a couple of experiences that probably were the wrong kind of experiences in the network marketing world. And so was always just really opposed to network marketing because I'm just going to be real. I always try to share authentically about products that I love, whether I'm recommending something on social media for a teacher to use or a product, from Amazon. If I love it, I'm just sharing the experience. I'm not selling. And so when Lacey, who was a customer of mine actually through my social media platforms, started posting about GLP-1. I, at that point, was postpartum. We also have 4 kids, like Ashley Lachlan. And I was looking for an alternative to lose the last 10 pounds of my baby weight. And I was looking, online at the synthetic shots and just realizing, between nursing, I was just that alone, I was already disqualified for that as an option. And so when Lacey started posting about this all natural product, I was like, okay, well, tell me more. And I know Lacey in real life, she is legitimately a bucket of sunshine. She is the best hype girl. And I feel so blessed that she is my upline and leader along with Courtney. And so when I reached out to her, I kind of did one of these, hey girl, I need you to be honest with me. One of those where I'm like, tell me the real deal here. And as she explained, not only GLP-1, but we got on a call with Courtney. And as I really dove into the science behind all of the products, activation was a brand new concept for me. I'd never heard about activation before. And so when Courtney explained to me, that these products are things that you take to make more of, after 20, I think the statistic is you lose 1% of your collagen every year after 20. So taking a collagen that has 10 collagen peptides in it that helps to activate your body to produce more collagen, that's incredible, right? The science behind that and the fact that we have not only awards and patents and things to prove the science. So I became very interested in hearing more about the science and then, of course, taking the products. Well, as I started taking the products, you guys, my nails, look at my nails, totally natural nails. For the first time in 20 years, I broke up with the nail salon because I have these beautiful long nails because I'm taking collagen. I'm sleeping better through the night with Protandim NRF2. Literally for the first time in years and years and years, I have not had debilitating migraines. I've lost 9 pounds on the GLP-1 activator in 7 weeks, which is incredible because it's an all natural product that literally helps activate your body's production of the GLP-1 hormone. And this is the thing that really made me resistant at first to the idea of network marketing and really be attracted to LifeVantage from the affiliate side was I didn't necessarily have to team build, but this is what I found. The more I used the products, I loved the products, the more that I just was able to share. We're not selling, we're just sharing. We're sharing our experiences. And if you're able to share from that authentic place, not only like Maki was saying, does it align, but it is so purposeful. Every single dollar that comes into my business is a direct reflection of the amount of people that I'm helping. And how purposeful and purpose driven is that, right? And so for somebody who, I retired from teaching after we had our 4th baby. I was only in digital marketing, meaning I was only using social media to share. I created my own courses, my own offerings, my own digital products with teachers, but I had shifted to more of a lifestyle platform. But I'm going to be honest, I felt like I was living in a silo because in the online space, if you're not a part of a team, and it's the same thing that I would teach my students in the classroom, that sense of belonging and purpose really is so incredibly powerful. When you feel like you're a part of a community, there is something that happens. And I believe that we have to have three types of relationships in our life. And this is what LifeVantage will do for you. We got to have those people in our lives that we help to mentor. Those people who we're raising up and we're bringing up. And then we got to have people in our lives that we're friends with and that we're running alongside. And then we also have to have those relationships for people who are mentoring us. And that is the beauty of network marketing. When I came into LifeVantage, I came in thinking I would be able to share these products and like, get a kickback. But what I have found is an incredible community of just purpose. And like, I feel so blessed to be able to mentor people in the digital marketing world, to have friends that I run alongside, and then also to be mentored by literally some of the best people, in the business. And so it's been so purposeful. So hopefully that answers it. That's why I chose LifeVantage.
Oh my gosh, it more than answers it. I love your energy and your belief and checking off those three boxes. I know now being a stay-at-home mom, that fulfills a piece of me, but this unlocks a whole new avenue and just connecting together through this Zoom. I feel like we're all hanging out with each other and learning from each other. And so thank you for inviting people to be open to that piece too, because that is a huge piece of what we're doing and activating. So I'm just briefly going to you guys have heard such incredible things. But a little bit about the leadership here is what really mattered is the systems and knowing that the people you invite in to be a part of this activation community and family can truly be successful and make this look however they want it to look for their lives. And that's proven leadership that we have here. Collaboration, we talked a little bit about the community, but it really is, it's one team, one dream, and it is rare in the industry and it is fun. And also, just the no ego piece. Can you guys see the hearts and the vision of the people that have been here? There is no ego. And so there's truly room for everyone at the top. Ashley, if you can just tell people, like, what does this mean for people now as they've met the corporate team, the C-suite, and they've seen these incredible leaders. What does this mean now?
Courtney, you and I always say monetize your glow up. And that is like, it's kind of like my tagline. It's like, everybody wants to be hot and everybody wants to be happy and everybody wants to be healthy. And I feel like right now everybody's trying to have this glow up, right? Internally and externally and financially. So why don't you just monetize what you're doing? So Elizabeth and I come from the same world. And it's like, if I'm going to do something and I love it, like I'm constantly sharing recipes or things that I'm buying my kids. And I'm always attaching an Amazon link. I'm an Amazon affiliate and getting the kickback for it. So it's like, why would you not get a kickback for what you're already doing and telling other people about? And you don't have to do it on social media, but people in real life are going to be asking you how you're glowing up, why you look so hot and happy. And you can either direct them to the person you know here, or you can be like, oh, here's my link. You can buy exactly what I'm using. And then you could cover your own costs, but also make an incredible income. It's just wild. It's like, it's a no-brainer. You also get a discount on everything you buy. Like, why wouldn't you do this? But like I said earlier, the timing is everything. This is truly a once in a lifetime opportunity because of the products, the timing. Everyone is talking about GLP-1, and we have something that nobody else has. Not only the GLP-1 products, but also the compensation plan, the ability to come in and either do the affiliate model or a network marketing model or both, which it will probably organically evolve into, which is just incredible. So we have products that nobody else has. There's no competition. It is the most amazing culture. Like Courtney said, there's no ego. And you are going to feel incredible. You are going to want to shout it from the rooftops and tell everyone you know, right? It's kind of like, do you ever go to a new restaurant in your town and it's so good and you want to tell all of your neighbors that they have to go there? It's like this. You're going to start this and want to tell everybody and their mother that they need these products. So why not monetize it? So this is your chance to just partner with a company that is unlike anything else I've seen in 10 years in the online space, and to join us, to lock arms with us, to have us help you and to guide you. We have all different types of experience. I mean, decades of experience when combined. And we are here to help you, to cheer you on, because together, we can all rise together, basically. I'm rambling because I'm just so passionate. I have 9 million things I could say, but Courtney needs to just cut me off.
I love that. I'm the same way. And so what we're going to do is we're basically just going to tell you that don't wait for the second invite. You guys, the time is now. We're in momentum and we are making room for the right people at the top. There's room for you at our table. And so we want you to be a part of this. Circle back to whoever invited you, because like we mentioned, this is one team, this is one dream, and you are going to love this community. We have our global convention coming up, and there is still time for you to come meet us in Salt Lake City. Come hang out with us and see the fun of what LifeVantage really is. Thank you so much to our CEO, Steve Fife, Kristen Cunningham, Julie Boyster, and everyone that was a part of this call. Oh my gosh, so many mic drop moments. Can't wait to go back and take notes and re-watch this. You guys, this was fire. Thank you so much. We're excited to see you guys be a part of LifeVantage with us. Bye, everyone.